And we're live.
We are live.
Yeah. Well, everybody, this is like a bit of a captain stream because Captain Jimmy, it was yesterday, wasn't it? You messaged me saying, "Go fuck you, another on a stream." Well, obviously not just words and that, but I can see that. But unfortunately, sorry, I was fucking knackered. I've been a bit of a busy week this week. And so,
Good
I'd passed out, and
Very good.
yeah. Oh, I think one of my mates said, "Oh, I've got a microwave for you." I said, "All right, I'll pop round on Wednesday then. I'll get some beers." Well, he texted me like, "Where are you?" sort of thing, but like, didn't and text him today saying, "Oh yeah, go I'll pop round to get a microwave if you want." And that was like, "Oh no, do it tomorrow or something." So anyway, but
Oh, well, one
Captain's
man's.
Captain's wanting to fucking have his little say. And Captain, I don't know if you've
Yes,
seen. I don't know if you've seen the fucking thumbnail.
I have not.
Oh, this is one of my best thumbnails. This
Oh,
should
good.
win awards. You'll fucking love this.
Brilliant. Ha ha. Is that her
Yeah.
arm? Oh, it is her arm. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, first of all, well, yeah, it was Scotty and Jill. I mean, it's almost one word now, isn't it? Scotty and Jill. Jill and Scotty. And Tony. I don't know if someone needs to get Tony Stark of Iron a dictionary for Christmas because I think Tony needs to look up the word hiatus because hiatus doesn't mean appearing on the Jill show to slag off the captain. Mm. I don't mind getting slagged off, but it's a combination of Jill, Scotty, and Tony Stark of Iron. Shit talking the captain when I've got no means of answering their points, which I think is a bit weak. But yeah, they were slagging me off and slagging off time travel, specifically Clobbys law. I keep getting told it's too complicated. I've made it as simple as possible. Scotty's now saying that time travel, as we've described it, you and I, Ian, based on, of course, Clobby's law, is too simple. Too simple, says Scotty. Time travel discussions need more complications, apparently, according to Scotty. It's not complicated enough. Funny, because as Scotty alluded to, we've been having these discussions, amongst others, for 4 years, Scotty. And Scotty R37, for that's his name, has never said, hey, Captain, let's add some complications. The concept of time travel in fiction is not complicated enough. Said nobody ever, least of all Scotty. But yet, that's what Scotty's doing on the Jill anti-derivative Jill show. Well, I would like Clobby's rules of time travel, but they're a bit simple. He's missed a couple of points. All right then, Scotty, you big fucking genius. Big mouth, no balls, soy drinking Scotty. What exactly are the points that Clobby missed? Because I don't know if you've noticed, Scotty, but Clobby is dead. And I've noticed that Clobby and Jill and Tony all interacted with Clobby, claimed to be fans, interacted
Oh
in the chat,
yeah,
but never
yeah,
said, I never heard anti-derivative Jill saying, hey, Clobby, your very simple, straightforward rules of time travel are shit. I don't think I ever heard that from
yeah.
Jill.
Well, now Clubby's fucking subscriber counts not fucking
Well, the man's dead.
doing any good. Yeah, they don't care at all. Oh no, they're not bothered now. Now Clubby's not fucking giving them any fucking subscribers or views. Fuck him.
Are you suggesting that anti-derivative Jill is a narcissist and a sociopath who cares nothing for friendship and simply sees other YouTubers as a face to step on in her massive career jump to 5 or even 10 live listeners? because you'd be right. That's what she did to me.
Well,
Who introduced Scotty to Jill? Oh, I think it was me. You're welcome, Scotty and Jill, and by extension, everyone else. You're welcome.
well, I wouldn't say that, but some people would.
Yeah, well, you kind of just did. But I mean, you're right though. She never slagged off Clobby's Law to Clobby on Clobby's channel. But as soon as the captain's giving it a big up, suddenly it's shit, isn't it, Jill? Or indeed too simple, Scotty. Scotty, I like it complicated R37. I don't think. And of course, Tony's there saying fuck all in my defence. I think you're right, basically. Tony, by implication, or indeed by saying it, he seems to be blaming me for his absence. He's gone full Kelly Marie Tran. Tony, if you're leaving YouTube, then why are you coming back in 3 hours with another show? Shortest retirement ever. But Tony, if you're leaving YouTube, don't go blaming me. Blame yourself. You're the one that left. You're the one making a choice. I don't have the choice. I had my channel taken away. Where's my sympathy, Jill? Oh, I won't get any because you're a sociopath and a narcissist and a liar, Jill. You're a fucking liar. That's what you are.
Oh, you heard it here. Oh, the Ed's Penner's channel.
Yep, she's been busted lying more than once. She actually said, oh, I'll talk time travel, but I don't want to talk about him, meaning me. Well, then why are you talking about me, Jill? Because you know what? I don't want to talk about me, and I am me. But I would very much like to discuss time travel, since I am the world's #1 expert on time travel. No one can hold a candle to me, and therefore, if you have a discussion about time travel, it's kind of like having a discussion about cheap burgers without inviting Ray Kroc. Yeah, it's like having a whole 3-hour live stream dedicated to lens flares without inviting J.J. Abrams. It's like Cinema Gulp having a 12-hour special on slow-mo and not inviting fucking Prozac Snyder.
You can want a fucking sign that bitch.
Exactly. So to talk about time travel and then specifically to talk about me, anti-derivative Jill and friends, seems a bit unwise. What are you trying to achieve? Talking about time travel and me. Are you deliberately trying to goad Jens into making another live stream with me doing a rant about you? Because that's clearly what's happening right now. You caused this, Jill. You made this happen. Well done.
And Scotty just drinks the show whilst giving a white shower to his She-Hulk doll.
Indeed. Yep, you can wipe it off for Boxing Day, Scotty. It will be fine. So I wonder what other amazing retorts Scotty's going to come back with from the safety of the Jill show. Oh, Captain's this. Try saying it to me, Scotty. For example, right here, right now. But you won't, will you? Buck, 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 buck,
No.
buck.
And there's
Same
2
with Tony.
people watching, so I think it's Jill and Scotty.
Yeah, but they won't respond. They just like to slag me off on their channel when they're not busy slagging off clobbering times and Clobby's Law, because that's what they did 2 days ago. I've got the recording right here, but of course we don't want to EFAP it, do we? We'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
Too simplistic for Scotty. Jill also said somewhat aggressively, or was it passive aggressively? Oh, I like to discuss time travel. Good, let's do it then. Come on, Jill, let's discuss time travel. Let's start with Star Trek, City on the Edge of Forever. Have you heard of Star Trek, Jill? It's a space fantasy show. Not really quite realistic enough to be science fiction, with your beaming up and your beaming down and your time travel and your warp drives and your replicator. Oh, it's science fiction. No, it isn't. It's a space fantasy. It makes Star Wars look like a documentary by comparison, doesn't it? Because there is no time travel in Star Wars. So actually, Star Trek is more fantastical and less realistic than Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, let alone Star Wars. Oh, it's hard science fiction. Really? Why don't you tell that to Q? Tell you what, fur Q. How about that, Jill?
Mm.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to her that Pine Kirk is a different character from Shatner Kirk. She goes, Pike? Pike? Are you stupid or passive aggressive, Jill? Possibly both. Have you ever actually watched Star Trek, Jill? Oh, I like to talk about time travel. Not when I'm around, you don't, Jill. Or indeed Jens, or even Tony. Not around someone that actually knows what they're talking about. Try having a discussion with Scotty, anti-derivative Jill. According to Scotty, our conversations are too basic. Oh, and another criticism of me and you, specifically you and I, he couldn't actually be bothered to say our names, but he said they. When they talk about time travel, well, it's not you and Tony, so obviously he's talking about you, Jens, and me. He listed a couple of films we didn't mention. Oh, because not actually going through literally every time travel film ever made is a crime, is it, Scotty? I think you'll find I've destroyed Back to the Future, all Star Trek, certainly every time travel episode. There's 5 in the first OST 3 seasons. Yeah. Tomorrow's Yesterday, City on the Edge of Forever, the other 3. Done all of those, Scotty. All of Back to the Future, meaning the one movie, because there is no sequel, so there is no trilogy. The first movie confirms there is no second movie. So take your complaints to Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis, Scotty. So I've done all the Star Treks, and I've done all the Back to the Futures, and I've done Terminator 1 and 12 Monkeys and Bill and Ted. So I think you can take your fake complaints, talk about looking for something to complain about, talk about searching for a problem, Scotty, grasping hard for something to shit talk the captain. Oh, they haven't talked about literally every movie ever made that features time travel. Tell you what, Scotty, since my rules of time travel are so simple, why don't you watch every single time travel movie ever made? I don't recall promising that I would discuss every time travel movie ever made, Scotty. In fact, I think your head exploded about 3 chess games ago. You can barely comprehend time, let alone time travel. So you can take your complaints somewhere else, made about me, behind my back, live on air, where I can't even go into the chats to respond because I've been blocked for no reason by Jill. No wonder your channel's flatlining, Jill. You're aggressive towards your potential customers. Sorry, Jens, did you have a question?
Talk about silencing people.
Exactly. I like to discuss time travel, says Jill, with myself when there's nobody else around. The only way you're going to get an intelligent conversation, isn't it, Jill? Oh, I like talking about time travel, but not him. Who's him? The cat's mother. I do actually have a name, you know. Jill. You shit-talking, backstabbing sociopath. You fucking narcissist, Jill. Get your own channel next time. I made you famous. Now I'm going to make you not famous. I'm going to make you famous for lying and slagging off Clobbys Law.
So, for the viewers at home, can you just go through Clobbys Law?
Yeah, check out the Anti-Derivative Jill show, and you can listen to Scotty and Tony and Jill slagging off both myself and Clobbys Law.
Clobbys Law again.
It's the centerpiece of everything. Oh, I know, I don't discuss time travel, but it's the one thing that's inarguably correct. I exist, so I don't exist. That, in fact, it was the reason not mentioning Clobbys Law. Basically, in boxing terms, okay, if you are having a boxing match, if you're in a boxing match, if you're one of 2 people, 2 competitors fighting each other in a boxing match, Jens, when someone drops their guard, you smash them in the face, right?
Yeah.
When you're playing chess, if someone exposes their king, you give them a fucking checkmate. That's what you're there for, yeah?
Yeah.
So when you're playing football and someone falls over, the goalie falls over in front of the goal, you put the onion skin in the back of the onion bag, the pig skin in the back of the onion bag, don't you? What I'm saying is, folks, is in competition, missing an open goal is stupid. And so if anyone's wondering why did Tony have a major meltdown, we've have to ask Tony, but I think it was because he missed an open goal. Someone in the chat said, but my disappearing Marty. But my disappearing Marty. It's one malleable timeline. Oh my fucking God. Everyone with half a brain, which means everyone above Scotty, so Jill, intelligence level above, understands it's not one malleable timeline. Because Clobby destroyed, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the idea of malleable timelines. That's why I called it Clobby's Law. Not because Clobby discovered it, because I discovered it and Clobby discovered it separately. Fools never differ. Just look at Scotty and Jill. Yeah, what?
No, Clobbys law says that
Fools
there's
never differ,
multiple
Jens, but great
timelines.
minds think alike
Yeah, that's not
respectively.
his
And
law.
you, me, Tony, and Clobby all reached the same conclusion independently. And Clobby made it inarguably true and funny. Well, if you wipe out Marty McFly, actually, Clobby was talking about an episode of Star Trek, but the principle is the same. It's so perfect, it works everywhere, including films I haven't seen yet, Scotty. Yeah? If you wipe out the time traveler and you think it's a malleable timeline, if you wipe out the time traveler, not just wipe them out, let's be careful with our wording, not just destroy them, but retrospectively prevent their birth. If you prevent the birth of Marty McFly, then who's doing the time traveling to fucking Hill Valley, Scotty? Or whoever it was, the genius in Tony's chat going, but we're disappearing Marty. Yeah, the whole point about disappearing Marty, it's called Daniel's Law. Shout out Daniel's Hot Topics. The whole point about disappearing Marty is it's a fucking lie. Marty never disappears. It's the greatest bluff in the history of cinema since Tony said,
that's
yes,
multiple
I
timelines
can
and
do a
dimensions.
threesome.
Multiple timelines and dimensions. That's how that's works. As I say, back
They
to the
never
future.
go through with it. Jens, I'm making a point. The point I'm making is that nobody, apart from stupid people, think it's malleable timelines. You don't. So the one thing that you, me, Tony, DVB, Dalek 451, Jill, basically almost everyone agrees on. Well, this is our marker. I don't know what the numbers are. Maybe it's the smartest 80%, the smartest 20%. But your basic marker for understanding time travel in fiction is acknowledging the perfection of Clobby's Law. So whenever someone goes, but disappearing Marty, then the response is, he never disappeared. If he did, he'd have wiped himself out. Then who's going to do the time traveling to make himself wipe out? Nobody. I exist, so I time travel, so I don't exist. Clobby did it perfectly. I exist, so I don't exist. An open goal, Tony, and you missed it. When someone asks, what about disappearing Marty? That is basically someone going, punch me in the face, you've won the competition.
Yeah, well, Vigilante Williams is in chat saying, hey, Blake, yeah, right, Vigilante. It's saying, time travel stories will always have issues, even ones I love, like...
Wrong, incorrect. That is bullshit. You are one of the leftover morons. You are absolutely incorrect. There are two types of time travel stories with issues and time travel stories without issues done correctly that are nice and simple. You, my friend in the chat, are absolutely incorrect. You might as well fuck off and go home. I don't care if you are the only live listener. You are wrong.
No,
12 Monkeys has no issues. It's perfect. Yeah? No issues at all in 12 Monkeys. It's Terminator 1. Perfect. No one ever walked out of Terminator 1 going, oh, the time travel sucks. You know why? Because it doesn't suck, because it has no issues. So you, my friend, are incorrect. You are the type of person that makes binary thinking seem complicated. You're doing mono thinking. Oh, they've all got issues. No, just simplistic mono thinking. There's two types of time travel films. Like there's two types of space travel films. Ones that get it right and ones that get it wrong. So your assertions, sir or madam, let's go with madam. I can smell the soy from here. I can smell the estrogen from here. Your assertion that all time travel movies have issues is fucking bullshit. You are another clueless wanker. What are you? A soccer count for fucking Scotty? Even Scotty understands that some films get it right and some films get it wrong. But Back to the Future, boy, does that have issues. Sorry, I thought I was fucking talking.
I was doing a fucking Gordon Ramsay. Why, yeah? You're an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. An idiot fucking sandwich. It's just like space travel or anything else. Some films get it right, some films get it wrong. But the idea that it doesn't matter is ridiculous, because it does matter. All I'm doing is following the rules set up in Back to the Future by Back to the Future, as I found out this week. It's not actually even a time travel issue at this point. It's a self-contradiction issue. It's not just that they get the time travel rules wrong in Back to the Future, it's they get them right and wrong. They contradict themselves, as do the writers of Star Trek. How stupid are you fuckers? Why do you think the book exists? I've got an answer. There is not a single comment about time travel that I haven't heard. And don't even bother because they're all shite. Well, that's self-contradictory. If they all had issues, then my book would be even longer. Thank goodness there are films like 12 Monkeys that get it right. Otherwise, I'd have to talk about time travel even fucking more.
Right, well, you said, what did it sound like a beef? Well, you got a beef from the captain, and I think he fucked off. So now we are down to one listener, thanks to you.
Good. People that think that all time travel movies have got issues and got a fucking clue. It's basically shutting us down, isn't it? What I've realised, since there are a lot of people trying to shut down the actual conversation of time travel, like me on Venus, who's busy posting about Back to the Future. Someone else asked about Back to the Future. They don't like my correct answer, call me an asshole. Then Meek on Venus is on Twitter going, why are people talking about Back to the Future? Well, because it's more entertaining than listening to PvP and his personal drinking problems. I mean, if you're on YouTube, if you're actually talking about anything to do with pop culture, you're immediately in the top 20% of YouTubers. There's more to YouTube than just being an alcoholic in public. Not you, Tony. Or you, Scotty. So if I'm talking pop culture, at least I'm talking fucking pop culture. This is a pop culture channel. So anyway, so when people tell me I'm wrong about time travel, good. At least that means you're interested in the topic. Because this week I've been having one too many people telling me, oh, don't even talk about time travel. I think I'll talk about whatever the fuck I like. Especially now that Jill has said quite loudly and plainly on her channel, I love talking about time travel. Good, because we're going to do it all day, every day until you fucking get it, Jill. Because Clobbys law is correct. You don't understand.
Well, it is the law of, if you go back in time, in like one timeline sort of like thing, yeah, if you fuck up, then you just disappear.
Which you can't.
Multiple timelines, you can fuck up and still be there.
Exactly, yeah. See, Jens gets it, folks. See, anyone paying attention will know that Jens and I bitterly disagree on a few things, but this is our marker, our anchor, our island of sanity. Jens, Tony, Jill, Clobby, Dalek, DVB, basically everyone apart from Scotty and the ironically named Time Prophet, everyone else on YouTube and off it understands that you cannot have malleable timelines. That's the one point I'm making in my book. Why do you need a whole book? I don't. I need a postage stamp. It's just 100 pages saying the same thing over and over again. Well, no malleable timelines.
Yeah, there's different sort of like theories and that on time travel. As I say, it's not real. But one that
of course, it's not real. I've now got 6 pages explaining it's not real.
And also, like, lots of people can have different fucking interpretations. But wasn't there a film? Wasn't there a film though where someone went back in time, fucked up, and so they wasn't born, and so then when they went back to their timeline and that, like, because they didn't disappear out. But
you can't disappear because of Clobby's law.
Nobody knew them. But like when they went back to that, but nobody knew them because
they're in a different timeline. Yeah, that could have happened in Back to the Future if it turned out slightly different. If Marty ended up looking like Eric Stoltz instead of that Canadian kid, then they wouldn't recognize him, would they? Because the whole world would be different. Exactly. Once you're in a new timeline, you would have very possibly prevented your own birth. You might have wiped out your parents or your grandparents. Now your family don't exist. So yeah, absolutely, Jens. Correct. He's right, folks.
Yeah, well, I'll say there's all different theories on. That's why I like Back to the Future, where I can see your problem with Back to the Future because there is some things like what was it? Oh yeah,
your idea about theories. There's basically 3 ways of doing time travel, and one of them's wrong, and everything else is details, right? Well, one of them's malleable timelines, which is always wrong. That's the whole point of the book. Oh, Captain, why is it a book? Can't you just Make it shorter. My brain hurts. Yeah, okay, here you go. Here's the whole thing in 1 second. No malleable timelines. But why not? Oh, now you've got to read the book, haven't you? So the 3 ways of doing time travel is malleable timelines, which is always wrong, closed loop, which is badly named, but basically one timeline, which we used to think was always right. But the more I think about it, it actually has its own problems. And therefore, the simplest one is multiple timelines. Going back in time creates a new timeline. As long as you follow Bird of Prey 5's law, Kapla, another YouTuber that understood time travel, then died, who pointed out in any story, you don't want your time travelers or anyone, you don't want any journeys, you don't want anyone going backwards in time more than once because you're just making more and more timelines. That's why we've got the slightly messy number 3 for Back to the Future. It was one.
Yeah, that's what I'm explaining. That's why there's like nine
Jens, will you let
timelines.
me? I know what your position is, Jens. That doesn't mean you have to interrupt every time I say my view, you say yours. I'm not arguing with you about 9 or 3. I'm just pointing out that the only reason it is 3 minimum, since you think it's 9, is we all agree that when Doc Brown comes back to 1985 from 2015 at the end of Back to the Future 1, he creates a third, or in Jens's point of view, 9th timeline. But we'll get to that.
No,
yeah. But we're not doing it now because Tony's not here. I'm just pointing out, again, the only point I'm making is that Jill booted up a show and Scotty went, Clobby doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So I'm here to speak up for Clobby.
Well,
we all agree there's more than one timeline. You, me, everybody, apart from Scotty. He's thick.
Yeah, we'll talk about that now. Timeline or third timeline. It's clearly because you see the 8th timeline or second timeline, as you would call it, when he goes into the future. Because that is the timeline that Doc Brown comes back to stop him from doing.
It's your kids, Marty.
Yeah. Well, he sort of like stops. Well, he doesn't intend to because he just wants him to go back and fucking help Marty's son from not going on a like job with it's not Biff because it's his like son or grandson Tiff or whatever. But it all gets a bit fucking messed up, doesn't it? And then fucking he ends up like knowing fucking like how fuck because
go on, you can do it.
He hears,
come on, Jens, you can do it.
Yeah, he hears when he's in the future and that how he fucked up his hand and that's why he fucking got a bit depressed and that and took on the job. Like he gets fired in number 3 and that shit.
There's no number 3.
Through having a race with fucking it's Flea from fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, you're obviously referring to the non-canonical sequels that I keep explaining to you.
Yeah. But I'm saying in number 2.
There is no number 2. Yeah, your inability to listen to me. I said quite clearly on my last appearance on your show, we're only ever talking about
those
the first
people.
movie.
Oh, fucking
no, Jens, interrupting me doesn't make you right. We are only ever
think about a number 2.
No, I'm not having you interrupt me.
Marty sees his future that he gets like crashed a car when he's racing with Flea. And so when he comes back from fucking the Wild West in number 3, he knows not to race against Flea, which then changes the fucking timeline of fucking timeline 8 of my timelines. Well, Cotton Ministry says, hey, Cotton. He started talking about the sequels, which don't exist again. No, yeah, to you they don't exist. But I'm fucking talking about for people that do think it exists. You know, all fucking. I mean, the first half hour is like fucking being all about you. And so let's give it a little bit of fucking Back to the Future sequel, a bit of fucking 5 minutes. Only talk about the first movie. I know I did talk about the first fucking movie. No, objectively, they don't exist. No, they do exist. It's just that you don't like them. But just because you don't like them, though, people do like them. And so you're going to talk about the time because it gets real confusing. And that's why, as I say, Back to the Future, the size is a it's not perfect. It's not perfectly structured, but it sort of fucking could work out. Even though some people don't believe in like the aspects of time travel in Back to the Future. Jens hasn't got a clue, folks. You're the one that fucked off. You're the one who couldn't hack it. You're the one that screamed, "Oh, I want to talk about it," and then just fucking hissy rage quit. Oh, he's smiling though. I think he's just doing it to wind me up. I think his full fucking comic book and time travel book's just a troll. You see how many people he can get to fucking agree with his shit. That's it. Back to the Future, because I was fucking trying to talk to him about Back to the Future. Is a number one where when Marty fucking pushes, in fact, I'll bring it up. I'll bring this fucker up. Oh wait, I need to fucking get that. Oh yeah. Talk about great fucking. Kevin says, I told you on the last show, I'm discussing the first film. Keep it simple. No, because I don't want to keep it simple. You keep it simple on when you're talking to your simple friends. I try and keep it complicated. Too complicated that you can handle it. I just want to call out Jill for slagging off. You did it. You did half hour of it. Hey, fucking hell. You want to come on for another half hour? Fucking give me 5 or 10 minutes to have a little fucking talk about this. Oh, fuck off. Let's see, share screen. So, what I wanted to talk about, as you can see, with the 9 timelines, obviously, 3 on camera, 2 off camera. I mean, so 3 on screen, 6 off screen. You know. But anyway, yeah. So what I wanted to talk about was when fucking Marty McFly stopped George, number four, off screen, number 4. Marty stops George from being hit by Lorraine's dad's car, and then Lorraine doesn't fall in love with George, so there's no Marty. Well, when you look and you see it, Marty. Here we go. Okay, so right in here. See the picture of Marty, where he's fading on the photo, and there was his brother and sister beside him, but they fade before him. Well, in Back to the Future's sort of like timeline is that the longer George and Lorraine don't get together, like the later they're going to have kids. But it could be a reference just that, like the. But anyway, Marty's the last one to go because he's the youngest, so he was born last. But if it was going to take longer for him to have kids and that to fall in love and to have kids, wouldn't his older brother be the last one? See, means he's the firstborn. Marty would be the first one to be disappearing because he was the last one born. And if they're going to take it, the firstborn, well, anyway. So, yeah, that's a theory. Like, where Back to the Future, it's like, whoa. It's not 100% fucking correct in that, but yeah, talking about sagging off Jill and Scotty for saying, I did it and I'm very pleased. Mission accomplished. Celebrations. Cocktails. Well, if you want to come back on, Captain, then I've talked about Back to the Future. Then I've said my Back to the Future sort of stuff. You'll come on and do another half-hour rant. There's no more Back to the Future talk, apart from number 1, because that's all you can handle. Oh, he gets right uppity, doesn't he? Just even mentioning a hoverboard, he fucking flips out. This is what Doc Brown would have been like if he hadn't invented a time machine and got him sent a fucking 1817 or 1823 or whatever. Fucking. It's in the 1900s anyway. It could be 1800s, but yeah. I think that's why Captain wants to build a time machine so he can go back in time and get himself a bed who's like from the Wild West. That's why I don't like talking about number 3, because it was or 2, but he knows talking about 2 will lead on to 3, which then he knows. Oh yeah, that's his favourite fucking like experience he wants to have. So I don't want to remind him that I ain't gonna do it. Neither did Doc Brown. It's fiction. It's fiction, Captain. It's all fiction. Whee! Comes running into the fucking Back to the Future debate. It says Marty 8 is always Marty 8. I can't stay. Clobbys family refunded my monthly membership through YouTube. Have fun. Yeah. We'll do that, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's nice of him to assuming he's not streaming no more. Yeah. We're back to the future talk. Or time travel. And we've got 9 timelines. Proved it and that. Did my poster. Let's see that again. Yep, there we go. 9 timelines in Back to the Future. Original timeline. Number 1, on screen. Can you see his family and that being a bunch of losers? Then, second timeline is Mr. Peabody sees a DeLorean, thinks it's a UFO and an alien. Mr. Peabody gets put in a loaded bin for that. But that's off screen. And then Marty knocks down a palm tree, third timeline. So Twin Pine Mall turns into Lone Pine Mall. That's off screen. Then Marty, as I say, stops George from being hit by Lorraine's dad's car, which Lorraine not fall in love with George because that was how they met in the original timeline. So they don't have any, they don't get together and have any kids, which means there's no Marty. Then Marty's scared. Fifth one is Marty scares George by pretending to be Darth Vader to get him to go to the ball and ask Lorraine out. But that's off screen again. And so George writes a book, space book. And then sixth one is Marty gives Doc Brown a letter about his future of getting shot to death. So Doc Brown wears a bulletproof vest and saves his own life. And seventh one, George knocks out Biff. And then Biff is a car cleaner for the McFlyers. But that's off screen. Because the one on screen where, because if at number 7 and that, and George and Lorraine didn't kiss, then Biff would have been George's fucking car cleaner, but George wouldn't have had any kids. But Doc Brown would have been alive. Mr. Peabody would have been in a loony bin. Lone Palm Malls would have been there, and he'd have had his book and that, but he would have had no kids. I don't know what Lorraine would have been doing at this time. Maybe she was with him. Maybe it was one of them where they got married but didn't have any kids. But anyway, because they did a kiss and that shit, then they do have kids, which Marty is like one of them and that, and then fucking they're a successful family and that. But then the ones on screen where George and Lorraine kiss out the undersea dance, where you see it, where in this timeline, Doc Brown's alive, Marty's got a successful family, but Mr. Peabody's fucking in a loony bin. Lone Palm Malls is fucking call that now. It's not Twin Pan. Biff, as you see, is the like car cleaner, and then he's done a book. Well, that's how he becomes successful, because he does a book, but he's got his book out. And then this is the ninth one where Doc Brown comes back, because the 8th timeline is what you see in Back to the Future 2. That's the timeline that Marty would have done. But Doc Brown's he's fucking laptop fucking awesome, fucking recharging a fucking game. So, oh, plugged in, but you're not fucking showing the recharge. Fucking. Fuck off. It's not fucking recharging, you piece of fucking shit. There we go, it's fucking recharging now. Fucking 3 or 4 times to put the fucking thing in. But, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. The 9th timeline is where Doc Brown comes back, tells Marty about his future kids and that, about his son and that. So Marty goes to stop his future son from heading into disaster with fucking Tip. Oh, no, it's not Tip. Diff or whatever. It's not Biff. But, yeah. So that's the last timeline in that. In number 1. Where in this timeline, it's pretty much the same as fucking the 8th timeline, apart from Marty McFly goes into the future to see the 8th timeline, how that played out. But yeah, gets a bit complicated for some people, though. Oh no, don't want to talk about it. And yeah, that's what happens when you don't understand. You turn crazy. Jens is too afraid and too sorry to actually discuss it with Tony or Scotty. I was going to. They discuss it with me because they're fucking side bitches. That fucking side. They don't have you on, do they? No. Oh, they're fucking you off now. Yeah. I see they're not inviting you around there no more. They're orbiters. The side orbiters. You're a fucking side orbiter and all. You're just saying this to fucking try and score some fucking brown fucking points with them, aren't you? Hoping they'll let you on. Well, they won't. Because they know you're full of fucking shit. And you fucking storm off like a little bitch too much. Like if they're going to have you on and you're going to storm off like that. Like I can handle it because I'm used to fucking side cunts storming off. But they don't because they want their show to be all fucking respectful and fucking palatable for the kiddies. So I'm not going to have you on there fucking storming off like a bitch and calling them cunts. But Captain's fucking got no fucking channel, has he? So he has to try and fucking worm his way into fucking other fucking channels. Yeah, he's fucking. He's like a crack whore. But instead of fucking not being able to afford the crack and hanging around anyone that will give them crack, he's a streamer whore where he hangs around anyone who he thinks he can get on their stream. Oh, well, he don't hang around with me really, apart from like when we're on the stream. We have like DMs and that, but we don't really do much fucking backroom talking and all that shit. So he's trying to hang around with fucking side cunts. He's hoping they'll let him on. But how did that fucking work out? Not that fucking great, was it? Not with fucking Tony. I think Tony told you, like, not to fucking go on his channel. Because he's having a break. Oh, there we go. You're back.
Are you actually literally talking about me when I'm not there?
Yeah. Well,
you were talking
off.
about me, you fucking cheeky cunt. Do you
Yeah,
want to wait until I'm actually here? The whole reason, the entire reason why I started this live stream is because I'm getting pretty bored of Tony, Jill, and Scotty talking about me instead of to me. And now you're doing. Will you please stop talking about me when I'm not actually there? You can invite me on your show. It's really very rude, Jens, for you to talk shit about me when I'm not even listening. I just came back. I've been given a coffee. And you know, Scotty used to complain that I talked about him. You know, the difference was I'd send him a warning and a link. You're talking about me behind my back. That's very. Can you not? I mean, you're all obsessed with me. What's wrong with you? I'm not remotely into. There is no me. Okay, I'm dead. Right? There's just time travel. You might want to talk about me, my friend, but I do not. Jill might want to slag me off. I do not. I just want to talk about time travel in the first Back to the Future movie. So can you all please stop talking about me? Or if you really want to, keep talking about me when I'm not there. But I'm not going to be party to your stupid behind the scenes back talk bullshit. Good day. I said good day.
Well, I thought you were going to storm off like that. Well, I might as well do a bit more back talking then, seeing he's not here to complain. But anyway, I give him, if he wants to pop on, pop on. He's got the link. He's like, yeah, I can talk about who I like. We're talking about Scotty and Jill, and they haven't got the link. But if they did fucking put in the chat, oh, send me the link, I'd have probably send them the link. Oh, especially if Scotty wanted to come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Captain again. Fucking diva. That's why he ain't getting on no fucking channels. I let him on because I fucking love this shit. And because I'm so much of a cunt, Captain's the only one that fucking. This is how much he's fucking hated, right? And he tries to suck up to him, right? They hate me because I'm a cunt in that, right? And I'll let cunts like the Captain on here to be a fucking cunt. But they won't let him on. And so they can't say, oh yeah, well, I won't talk about anyone that I won't let on to give them that's why I call out Soy Ned bitches every fucking Tuesday/Wednesday. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, sort of thing. Okay. Intelligent minds can actually discuss topics. You obsessed stalker morons. Oh, he's gone off on one, hasn't he? It's like if you don't want people talking about you, don't act so fucking blasé. Prancing around on me channel like he's fucking who's that fucking piano player? Not Elton John. Before Elton John. Oh, I have to Google it. Liberace. That's it. Liberace. He prances around like on my channel like Liberace on stage. And then he doesn't think people's going to talk about him. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's just okay. Not say out about how fucking what would the word be? Frantic. How frantic you are on fucking subjects in that, and then fucking. They'll probably be on though, because no one else is going to have him on, are they? As I say, he ain't going to get on with that attitude. I let him on, as I say, because like no one else comes on. Most people probably don't come on because the captain is on, but you know, entertaining. He's entertaining. Give him that. Give him that. But when it comes to like knowing about time travel and when to let fucking people talk about Back to the Future too, nah, he's not that good. I mean, he paid fucking Dillard like $300 a fucking page. Fucking hell. Not that good. But not for $300. Maybe for $100. You think, all right, well, yeah. He spent a day. Probably did him half a day. Especially if he's copy and pasting. Wish Cap's in there. I noticed he ain't fucking simping for Dillard much now, though. Yeah, he's had sort of like a bit of a unfucking subscribing probably to Dillard. Still owes him money, you know. Should come on, Captain. Come on and talk about how the situation with you and Dillard is. Has he give you the money back? Because he was wanting like 25%, which is like $75 out of 300. So I don't think he's getting it. See if he's going to come back on. I don't know really what to fucking say. Apart from fucking them soy bitches. I don't know why the Cap's hang around with them. It's making him upset, innit? He's getting well agitated. Take it out on me. All I wanted to do was talk about Back to the Future too. Oh yeah, but I won't know. Probably that's why his wife left him. I mean, she probably knocks one of his fucking military fucking Legion fucking thingies over. He's like, fuck it, fuck it. She's like, yeah, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving on a jet plane or whatever. I mean, he should be pissed off with fucking Tony because Tony, he was saying Tony fucking gave him the idea and that of doing the Space Marines He fucking did them good and all, but I don't think Tony's got any plans for the Space Marine shit. So, and then Jill and fucking Scotty what have them on their fucking channel. So, yeah. Probably go for another half hour. Give the captain a fucking chance to fucking come on. So he's not like, oh, you ended the stream after talking about me. It's like, well, no. But I will be ending the stream in about half hour though. I don't know what else to fucking do. Really. Well, I should watch some Incredible Hulks. Yeah, I've been watching some of them. Oh, yeah. Last one. Oh, what was the last one? Fuck. How long ago it was. Yeah. Yeah, we're good though. Okay. Been really fucking great fucking stuff in there. Always like walking off to another fucking town to get some assholes fucking around and that. Yeah. Don't know, the captain's coming back. Probably fucking painting some Space Marines, all blooded and that. Yeah, he comes on fucking gives his fucking 2 pennies worth. And then he is like, just have a minute conversation. Oh, fuck it, stop it, the raptor. What's he gonna do? Who streams is he gonna try and get on? I think Daniel's side fucking topics. I don't think he lets him on his fucking stream. He's right side cunt. One of them that doesn't want to do weights. Oh. Wow. That's what happens when you're a sorry-named bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I've been busy in that shit. Oh, I'll tell you something though. I got this fucking ukulele. Get a load of this shit. I'm gonna have to fucking set out the sound shit. There you go. Settings. See if that works. Should do. There we go. When I'm cleaning windows, I must learn that. Yeah. I don't know how that sounded, but. Probably sounded alright. Need to learn fucking some songs on it. Only cost me £2.75. Yeah. Got it from Curry Shop. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling like the ukulele. The sound distorted and that lot. That's it. Not bad. Oh, I did have to like fucking do some repairs on it though. Because the pegs had like fucking gone real loose. So tightened up the pegs. Yeah. Yeah, you know better than so. Yeah, well, you'll be fucking simping for me then. Tony's the chicken. Too, too sorry to actually discuss it. We discussed it. Yeah, fucking let you on. You know, you're all fucked off. He's laughing. Hey, up there. Back to the Future. Take me away. I got fucking like tune it in, get like a tuner app and all that. Cause real weird tuning. Yeah. Okay. Like really fucking weird setup on the strings. But a bit like a mandolin. But the mandolin's more like a guitar than ukulele. What fucking ukulele? They're not doing anything like the guitar. Yeah. Well, 10 more minutes. A bit of ukulele in. That's it. I'm gonna have to get a fucking tuner app for it. I can tune it in properly. Doing like a rough sort of like tuning. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's sort of like I was just like checking the pegs to see like holding the tuning. Yeah. Because yeah, when I fucking bought it, it was set up for left-handed. Oh, yeah. Oh shit! So I had to take the fucking strings off, reset them to right-handed, and fucking doing the like pegs up and that. They're a little bit damaged, or a little bit fucking worn in and that, so they needed tightening up. Yeah. About 15 fucking quid or more. Like, I saw a fucking electric fucking ukulele. Like, fucking checking them out and that. It's like 40, 50 quid or something. Like, you know. Bring it up at back. Maybe fucking keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, something like 20 quid and that. Yeah. Here's one for like 17 quid. Like around one. Bit like mine. But mine's this sort of shape. But it ain't got the bag. But, yeah. Bit like the one I got. Oh. Oh, yeah, look, 40 quid. But it's an electric one. Electro ukulele. When you really want to rock. Mm. Yeah. Yes, it sounds like this one, but green. Yeah. Oh, has it got a green in? Oh, yeah. Oh, got the Union Jack one. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is like a fucking snotty green. Where mine's more of a like emerald green. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Only 14 quid. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, because you notice there, like, the fourth string, which is like that's set up for right-handed, so it's one sort of like fucking closest to your sort of head sort of thing. That's usually a thicker string than the other ones because it's going to be tuned to a lower fucking tuning. But on a ukulele, that's not. That's like the second highest, like string, because then just first highest string in pitch terms is the one which on a normal guitar sort of thing. So really, the what would be the E string, the two E strings, like they're sort of like your highest and second highest sort of thing. So your bottom E, which is the lowest E string, is the where the A string would be, but that's in a C. Real mad, real crazy setup and that shit. It's like I thought they'd fuck the strings up, but no, that's how it's set up, and that's like right, weird. Oh yeah, this one's good though. What man? If I get into me fucking ukulele fucking rock, oh yeah, that was 20 quid that one, but fucking the paint job on it's great though. And that's Union Jack and that. Yeah, 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 that's it. It's like man sort of thing, but man's green. Oh, it's Malala. Oh, I should fucking finish, shouldn't I? T- 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 Um, oh, there we go. Oh no. Hold on. That was green there. Oh, this is a smart one. Yeah. Wouldn't mind that one. This purple one. But my pegs are at the back, like instead of at the side. It was that side, but it's same green. No, still. It might be just the way it's looking, but no, that's not the green. Mm. Do, do, do. Yeah. Get this one. Because that wilder sort of thing, but like, pull it all. Like, yeah, man. Fucking really badass ukulele. Let's see. This one, 65 fucking quid. That must be like for the really fucking ukuleles out there. Ukuleles. Wow. Yeah. Oh, is it gold? Yeah, solid gold. Must be gold plated at least. Yeah. I got me back here. Yeah. Ukulele. Oh, sorry. I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah. Usually it will be fucking one like that. Oh, there we go. I think I've spotted it. Oh, fuck off. Well, it's close, just back from the pegs are different. But there we go. Now, if you're colourblind, it's the one laid in front of the other five. But that's the exact colour. Anyway, that's the exact colour. It's that sort of green. And yeah. But the pegs, you see where the pegs stick out? Well, they like stick downwards instead of like sticking to a side. But apart from that, that's pretty much like the mine and got like a dots at the top, but yeah. Well, that's sort of nearly exactly like the one I've got. Right. Well, anyway, it's got to the 1.5 hour mark. So, yeah. Thanks to wait there we go, actually. Yeah, so thanks to Vigilante Williams for watching. Cheers, Vigilante. And cheers to Cotton Ministries for watching. Cheers, Cotton. Cheers to Cam Crash Courses for watching. Cheers, man. And cheers to the Captain Finity, the Tammy Whammy Lammy for watching and being on and being a fucking right nuisance. So get the views and that. So thanks, Captain. So yeah, should we do the stream next Tuesday and that? If not beforehand, maybe the Captain wants to come back on and fucking act like fucking it's his fucking show. He wants to do a stream and that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.